I'm Rich Froning, and I'm from Cookeville, Tennessee. I compete in what's called the CrossFit Games. This is my 7th year, technically, I guess. So CrossFit's kind of a mix of everything. It's not really a, it's not just weightlifting. It's not just gymnastics. It's not just running and biking, rowing, swimming. It's kind of a mix of everything. And we take everything, every discipline of training, I guess, and mix it into one. And so the CrossFit Games, you kind of test the fittest on earth, by our standards. And our standards are, you're not the best at any one thing. You've got to be kind of well-rounded across the board. So I got second as an individual my first time in 2010. I won it 4 times as an individual from 2011 to 2014, and then 2015 we won it on a team last year. So this will be my 2nd year on a team. We know for however many months out of the year that we've trained together that each other have suffered and put the work in, and you watch day in and day out what everybody does and sees the sacrifice that they make. You're confident in your teammates. You don't have to worry that, hey, they're not going to be ready. They're ready. There may be some things that aren't going to go our way, but you're confident in the work that you've put in. You're confident that you've put forth your best effort. And if you don't have confidence, then you're always second guessing yourself going into the competition. You don't want to do that. We want to be confident and know, hey, the hay's in the barn. We just got to make it work. So I grew up, literally right here, where you can see is, we're outside. There was plenty of stuff to do. Always got lost in the woods. If I wasn't finding myself something to do outside, my parents were going to find me something to do, so I usually found myself something to do. As much as I could, it was chores and stuff like that, but I grew up playing sports. Always like to do stuff outside, stuff competitive. Yeah, we get to win the CrossFit Games, that's cool and all, but for most people, what's the point in being fit if you're not going to use it? I like to get outside, I like to play sports, I like to hunt, I like to do anything where I can use my fitness instead of just sitting around watching TV. Or as a kid, I think I got my hunter safety course when I was like 12 or 13, so I kind of tried to teach myself and didn't really, that was before the internet, so I didn't really, it was a lot of trial by error. It's been, I guess, the last 5 or 6 years, it's been really good for me to kind of just get out, decompress. Turkey hunting for me, I think, is a blast just because you can get out and actually, walk around the woods, and especially when there's green on the trees and you can get out and actually go after them, there's nothing like that. I've always worn Realtree. I think it's the best. For one, it looks the best. It performs the best, personally. You don't have to worry about Realtree camo blending in. It's going to do that. There's your confidence in that for sure. My motivation, like I've said a couple times competing is, my faith is a huge part in that. I feel like my talents, the talents I've been given are my way to glorify God and what I do. And then now, having a little girl, she's 2, I want to be a good role model for her. And so now it's to be a role model. Still the faith, of course, but also to be a role model.